I read some of the Psychology of Money, which is got some interesting pieces. I'll dig out the ones that were related to that. The one that I just read was about, it just had this one anecdote that made me think. You know Jack Welch, who was the CEO of General Electric for a long time? Mm-hmm. When we were growing up, General Electric was like just the standard awesome company that just did solidly always and forever. And Jack Welch was like, he was actually the CEO whose name you knew if you knew anything about business back in the day. Yeah. I don't think I could have named, like there were no superstar Elon Musks at the time, but there was a Jack Welch who was just like, yes, this guy is the business guy.
Yeah. 25 years ago, he was the Elon Musk-esque person.
Yes. Elon is in a different league today. Like he's a celebrity in terms of CEO status. But I thought this was interesting. GE has sucked for the last while. And one of the stories that this book insinuates caused it is that when Jack Welch was CEO, he would get departments to play accounting games in order to beat Wall Street earnings. And he was committed to always beating whatever the Wall Street earnings said that he could have. And he would have, they said it was nothing illegal. And again, this is sort of coming from this book and a little bit of Google research, but people have commented on it since. It was nothing illegal, but definitely not up to GAAP standards, which wasn't around at the time, which is an accounting principle standard. And people would make up shortfalls for other departments, and they'd borrow against the future in order to get revenue and always beat earnings. And it just made me think, like, was this guy great, or was he great at kicking the explosive downfall of GE 20 years down the line, or 10 years down the line to the next guy? And obviously there's a ton more stuff happening in terms of the lack of innovation. Like GE used to have all the cool stuff, and now maybe Mike Blender is GE, but probably not at this point. I just thought it was interesting how I literally was not into business, knew this guy's name, read about him, knew what an amazing CEO and how he did things, and he wrote a book that everybody followed. And he might have set a time bomb that just exploded after he got out of there.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is incredible. And I don't know if you have any thoughts on that, but
no, I mean, that's not surprising. I think people often do what they're incentivized to do. Mm-hmm. So if Jack Welch felt that his incentives were to make the best products, he would behave one way. But if he felt that his incentives were to beat Wall Street earnings, I think that probably happens a lot to this day in a lot of companies.
Yeah. It's people win the game that they're paid to win. Mm-hmm. And the game was not make GE successful after I leave. The game was beat earnings, keep my job, make a lot of money, sell a lot of books, saying how great a CEO I am. And most of those sales are going to come in the first, period after it comes out. Yeah, I don't know how to get people to play longer term games. We've talked about this. The only thing that seems to be able to make people play long-term games against their financial interests is ideology, including religion. So yeah, there's a value to some of that stuff. Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.